Oh! Hello, Sarah. Hello, Taylor. Was there some good news there? I'm so happy for you. Both you and your fiancé. Alright, let's do this. I wanted to test something real quick. How are we doing? Doing fine. Even though it's still very hot today, I no longer have to be concerned about the fact that I cannot lift my fucking arm because of the badminton tournament I suffered in. So that's nice. I can also move around without my back freaking giving me issues, so that's nice. I feel like I'm whole again. Alright. It's super nice and cool today. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully that comes our way too at some point. It's extremely hot here, but for some reason it's much better than yesterday. It's probably because of the sun isn't like, you know, shining so brightly. I feel like I'm a real life vampire these days. Just shove me into a freezer and let me live my best life. That's how I feel these days. Okay, the thing that I wanted to test. Keybinds. Target lock. I want to test whether I can map. Oh yes! I can put it on my mouse button, which is very close, so that should allow me to PvP a bit more seamlessly without using my other hand to do it on the keyboard. Well, we'll test it. Alright. You're ready? I want to test the night machine. Oh, look at this. That's nice. So it's actually quite handy. Alright, let's go. We got this. How are you, Sarah, by the way? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready for some more vampire action. Okay, we need to feed on something real quick. Actually, why should we resort to feeding on animals when we can go visit a camp and feed on those? Let's see if we have everyone around or someone around to chat with. Yeah, I kind of dig the night vision. Going to need a player, I'll try. Greetings. Nothing, but it's fine. I'm excited to see more. Heck yeah.
Good day.
How are you?
Have you been?
You first.
Quite well, thank you. Just finishing up chores.
Sounds good. I don't know about you, but I'm starving.
Definitely getting there.
How about we go on a little bit of a hunt?
Alright.
Fresh food.
What's your preference?
Anything that walks and provides a challenge. Human, preferably. Doesn't have to be anything fancy as long as it's filling. I wouldn't start in the village nearby. Seems like that one might provide too much of a challenge for now.
Well, as I explained to your brother, it's also probably not the best idea to shit where you eat.
Indeed.
I think if we stir up trouble further away first, it might be a better idea.
Yes. And if there are any more vampiric tribes, maybe we can blame it on them. What have they ever done for us?
Or blame it on someone completely opposite of us, like
The
Witchers, for
demons.
example.
Oh yes, of course, the Witchers. Those barbaric Witchers. Who knows what twisted rituals they're up to these days. I'm sure they would need some sort of blood, or maybe even human organs, to conduct their abominable traditional actions, to worship their gods.
Yeah, I don't even know much about them. They just sound like a cult.
Indeed.
But there is the tribe of madmen. It's a tribe of cannibals that I found. They were odd tasting.
Sounds like a good start. Let me know if you're ready and available. I could use some company.
I'm ready.
Then let's go. That freaking aura.
Which one do you prefer?
Why not both? Which one's the closer?
Fair enough. The madmen, well, the madmen are just to the south of us.
Let's start over there. I believe others have mentioned the need to collect certain artifacts that only can be found in certain creatures. Creatures of unique and rare nature. If you need any help collecting those to obtain a very powerful diadem, let me know.
Oh, I'll have to ask around about that.
Indeed. Could be of use to us. Anything that increases strength.
It's a whole village of them here.
Should be enough. Oh, missed. Nice. Hello, Arya. How are you? Oh, these are weak. Not even worth our time. Oh. Ah, yes, this one will do. I mean, that was the Smith. Probably could have brought this one home. Okay, how do we do this? You may have overslept. Oh no, it's fine. Listen, you deserve some rest. What is this? Skills pages. I'll take it. Not this. Oops. A bit. Was it Shift R? No, it was Q, right? Yes. Eaten backwards. Oh, sorry, tired. I may have not slept. Oh my god. Yes. I think I read what I wanted to read, Arya. Damn it, why can't you be more like I want you to be? My headcanon is always better than the reality. Hello, Stormy. My god. Well, how about you go have some freaking rest instead of occupying my chat, you jerk. Okay, we're full. Ah, filling.
These ones I try not to eat.
I'm not
If thoughts enter my mind, it's just chaotic.
Do you prefer something a bit more peaceful? Visions of rainbows and happiness.
Just something that doesn't sound like a battle inside my head.
Sometimes I feel like that gift of yours can also turn out to be a curse. You never really know what memories you're consuming, right?
It's true. It's not always necessarily their memories, but someone of their bloodlines.
I see. What about their feelings?
I can sense their feelings, I don't feel them
I see.
necessarily.
Must be quite educational. You learn a lot about these objects.
It's kind of like hunting an animal. You get to know it more, you know how it thinks.
Hope you're doing well, Stormy. I see you being active on Weavers on the Discord. They have done some cool things with the server because it's running so much better these days. I mean, these days, today.
No, did you need to go anywhere else?
Oh, no. I am fine for now. Tell me about your chores. Do you require any assistance? I am fully equipped.
I think that's the point we're at now, is everyone just needs to make their weapons and armor. I purchased enough that we can just use the green coins to buy cores and turn them into whatever we need.
I see. Well, if you need to form any party and hunt any scarier creatures, I'll be down.
I think I'm actually done that too. I just do that when I'm bored.
I see. Well, maybe it's time for us to investigate a bit more about the potential threats that are around us.
If your brother was going to do that this morning.
Maybe we'll find him over there. Hopefully he didn't cause any chaos. But if he did, I might as well go there and save him, like always.
True enough. I don't know exactly where we was head off to.
Yeah,
Aslan was headed out this morning too.
a lot of people are, Stormy. But that's mostly, just the imbalance of Conan. And also my quiet voice. Very well. Is anyone else around? Hello, Atlan. Apart from my brother, of course. What about my sister?
I don't believe I've spoken to her today.
Well, let's have a look. I believe that the house is coming along nicely. The architect has been working overtime.
Constructed foundations.
Yes, Weavers of Fate indeed. It's a good start.
It'll be nice to have something more permanent.
Oh, there is someone. Damn it. No.
Alright, this one's awake.
Greetings.
Oh, good morning.
Ah, Lucy.
And how can I help you? I was just trying to figure out how to craft a few bars. But nothing if you need my help.
Depends. What can you offer?
Well, it depends on what you're in need of at the moment. If you just merely need me to go fetch things, I can quickly run and buy them, return. I can craft you any number of things. I could, track something for you. Do you have a location that you wish me to scout? I did begin scouting some of the other locations yesterday. I'm not sure if you read the board, but I left my report there.
Did you know? Why don't you read it for me?
The short of the long is that I had found the Witcher's stronghold. One of them, I had found out that there is potentially 12 to 14 individuals that reside there. Potentially. That is not confirmed, though.
Impressive.
They have one particular weakness. Their entire fort hold is sunken within a walled off. It's not a valley, but a very large hole. It is surrounded by stone. It has one way in and one way out unless they're being attacked from above on the cliffs. If you have a particular like in food,
right?
I have begun trying to at least keep an eye out for anything in particular.
Let me
I
know
know of my
if you
own
want me to decrease it a bit more.
for any of those related to Athena, but I can't say that I would know any of your own tastes, and would dare not assume.
Impressive. What do you think, Christoph? I think she's doing quite well.
Well enough for now.
Indeed. Nevertheless, I would like to hear more about the Witchers. You said that you managed to spot their stronghold. Could you perhaps show us? Or is it too dangerous? Is it defended? Do they have guards who would notice our presence?
At the moment, there was one
Alright, thank you.
individual whom I had already spoken
I didn't
with
actually know I had it
previously.
cranked up so high.
I do not know whom of their ranks are awake at the moment, but I had found it without anyone actually seeing me, and I think you may be able to go and view it. Although I am not confident if there are as many as I think live there and they are all awake. They may notice us enter through a portal.
Better safe than sorry. I appreciate
Perhaps. Perhaps it would be best to scout the area around them first to look for their neighbors.
Indeed.
See if they're alone out there or if there's more settlements.
I do know of one neighbor already, a woman who told me that saying a demon's name aloud
Hello,
would
Zekro.
draw it to me. The same people Athena told me to give the information to about the attacks on our household. They had seemed quite insistent on coming here, but Athena told me to tell them that we were not ready for guests as of.
Matters not. You see, the one thing about us is that we are quite irresistible. Charming to our own fault. Humans like you cannot quite help it. When you feel glamored, you feel compelled to ignore your fear. The one aspect of your humanity that ensures your survival. And when you get too close, you know how the story ends.
Yes, indeed.
Tell me, Lucy, did Athena send you to do this? Or was this just proactive, preventive measure from you?
Well, actually, it was a sheer coincidence. As I was moving through Cliff's Watch, I was stopped and approached by a few who were friendly with the Witchers. They had wanted to know more about these attacks. When asked, I had told them that we had been attacked. It did not seem information I could not give out. And after speaking with them, I came and asked Athena if the information we knew about the attacks could be given. After that, I found out they were actually friends with the Witchers. I thought it prudent to know where Witchers resided, so that you would be aware.
Yeah, letting people know we've been attacked by the demons gets ahead of the game and keeps us normalized in their environment.
You have done well, Lucy. At first I wasn't quite sure whether I would be tolerate your presence in this house. But you are quite useful, and so is our lycan friend.
If it makes Athena happy or ensures her longevity, I will do what I can.
Your loyalty will be rewarded. I can promise you that. And I'm a man of my word, even if it would cost me my life. I want you to continue what you're doing. I want you to be careful. Figure out as much as you can. But don't do anything stupid. Don't bring any of them here. We're not ready. Once we finish the house, once we finish equipping everyone with the gear, then we can start the hunt. But for now, all we need is to know where our enemy is, how many of them are there, and what they're capable of.
Now, while I was in the market earlier, there was a man. I didn't stop to catch anyone's name or discuss anything with him, but I overheard a conversation about vampire attacks. So there may be another coven here.
As we talked about before, it is good that there are many. Those that do not belong to our alliance. Once we start being a bit more active, and perhaps we can blame them for some of our unfortunate, inevitable actions committed upon these neighbors of theirs. When they start disappearing,
Exactly.
everyone starts blaming the vampires first. But we keep to ourselves. We're quite innocent. Them, however, if they become a nuisance, and if they bring attention to us, perhaps a bit too much, if things get out of control, we might need to talk to them and remind them of their place as our subjects. Hello, Dream.
Well, we also have the option that we can amass wealth quickly, as we've shown. If need be, we could pay the Witchers to hunt down the other vampires.
An
They're just
interesting,
fancy mercenaries.
an interesting and elegant solution. We could even go further. What if we pay certain Witchers to hunt other Witchers, or even humans? Everyone has a price.
I like this. Have to keep an eye out, see who does what kind of business. If we're just making them all weaken each other, then it's less of a problem for us in the end.
Indeed, I would only prefer to strike when I have the guarantee of a victory. There is no point in rushing into battle.
Calm first, anger later.
Once our victory is assured, that's when we make our presence known. But until that happens, we must proceed carefully. We must strike from the shadows, just like our ancestors.
I was just working on some clothing. I intend to pass myself off as merchant, trader, town guard, whatever I feel like for the day.
Clever.
Just need to find the right food first.
What about you? Do you have anything else to report? Any new attacks? Any potential threats?
I was able to overhear a few people in the town talking about attacks and sightings of this creature on the flying horse.
Our demonic friends, no doubt. Or is it the necromancers?
I do believe they were talking about the demon.
I did overhear there was a very large attack. We felt a presence last night. It was from far away. It wasn't any immediate threat to us, but it's just a vile sort of feeling. And I did overhear that there was a large battle. It was somewhere south of the town.
Well, that is good. At least we know that the demons are not here to destroy us or a single member of our household. They're here to mess with everyone.
Yeah, they'll be spread thin already. With many enemies.
I would still like to talk to them. See what their motivations are, and if there is any room for negotiations. We don't need
Exactly.
a demonic enemy. However, to have a powerful ally, one that could help us and we could help them, could prove to be invaluable. Before I forget, there is a Chronixium sword over there on the wall. If you wish to use it to reforge your current one. Ah, I see you've already done that. Very well.
I made a larger one as well if anyone needs.
Ah yes, I might do just that. Oh no.
I couldn't deal with the look of that one. Who
It
the
is-
fuck would want a sparkly weapon? Could you imagine?
It is a bit tacky.
What next? You expect me to glow in the dark?
Alright, let's see. If it's...
No one could ever imagine that.
Huh? I feel like the previous one is a bit longer. What? Let's see. Yeah, this one is much, much larger. I think I'll keep this one. But then again, if it glows in the dark... Well, this one glows too, so it doesn't really matter. But this one looks so cool.
How many horses do we need? I'm planning to visit the Frost Forge in just a bit, earning a bit more coin, and then starting to take care
Decisions.
of said horses, I suppose. I was able to acquire the certificate yesterday, so
You know
we shouldn't
what?
have any problems.
He's right. Why
with
would we use a
trade
sparkly
in that
sword?
regard.
That's stupid. I'll try this
I
one.
won't need one personally. I mean, perhaps if we could get a stable built and had 4 horses, it might be enough for everyone, really.
I like that.
Granted, if the horses survive.
No promises.
Noted. I might as well try and convince one of these traders to sell them close by, in case we do need more.
That could come in handy. But I agree, there is no point in us having 10 horses or 12 if we will only be using 4 or 5 at max at the same time. We can share. And whoever kills one will simply replace them.
And I don't intend to mount such a stupid beast unless absolutely necessary.
We should get a little pony for Lucy. Something nice, cuddly, and white. Doesn't have to be horse.
Oh,
Maybe a sheep. Look at her. So innocent, so precious. She deserves a mighty steed.
If you're not interested in a horse, I've run across those who have white dogs and saber cats, a panther even. If you wanted something more exotic.
What would you prefer? If you prefer to run around on foot, it is entirely fine. But I want to make sure that everyone sees you well and taken care of. I don't want anyone outside of our tribe to think that we are perhaps mistreating you in any way. We don't need that kind of attention.
If you're referring to me, I will happily take whatever it is that I'm given.
Very well.
I am always very happy with what I'm provided with.
I'm sure we'll think of something. Now, should we go on that scouting mission to figure out what our richer friends are up to? Or at least where they are right now.
Was the plan to scout the area around them or them?
First around him, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, agreed.
Alright, we can either travel there on foot, or there is a portal that I suspect they and their neighbors use to move in and out of the area.
Lead the way.
Alright.
Stupid bunny! Just coating my sword with fresh blood.
Of course. I think the most efficient way will be to take the portal into Cliff's Watch and travel on foot north.
Very well. Tell me, Lucy, how long have you been with Athena?
For as long as I can remember. I think she says 12.
Hmm. The sun is about to rise soon. We must hurry.
Alright.
But at least they will not expect us. shortcut?
I thought this way we would not go their normal route. So if any of them are on horseback, they hopefully won't see us. I'm not entirely sure what ways they're going in and out of their stronghold.
Very well. We should definitely figure that out. It will be much easier to hunt them down. When we know their routines, we can then ambush them when they least expect it.
Alright. There are fires ahead.
That's good to see she can see the blatantly obvious.
Hello.
Oh, friend, are you lost?
Perhaps he is in his hat.
It does seem like it. Well, let's leave him here. Maybe once we return, he may regain his consciousness. My mouse button works. I can actually disable the lock on quite easily now, so I'm happy about that. Easy. That guy allowed me to test it. I'm happy.
Ah, there's trees ahead.
I think just over those cliffs there, you will be able to see down into the area.
Be careful. Humans like to lay traps, mines, and all sorts of magics. Especially in places where they could expect ambush. Oh, it's beautiful, but the sun is about to freaking scorch us soon.
Is it further ahead?
If you look directly down, that lake, they are currently building their keep within it. There are, I think, 6 houses around it.
A perfect location for us. Once we siege them, they will have nowhere to go. Nowhere to escape. Ow.
You guys realize if we go down too far, we're going to be in the same predicament.
Indeed. Clouds. Just when we needed them. So, this is where the witches reside.
I think I see the passage to and from here.
Taking a few screenshots.
Movement.
In the northeast of that little bowl, there seems to be a passage under the rock there.
A king in that armor. Under the shroud of night, we may investigate, but I would be careful. Some humans, especially those magically inclined, may possess the ability to see us at night. You have done well, Lucy. Is there anything else you wish to investigate? All I can think of right now is trebuchets. Rocks are all over the place. We should have plenty of ammunition.
For the
Also,
houses
perhaps
below.
speak to Isabel. See what she knows about the arcane. Maybe there's spells that'll tear apart a wall faster.
Good point. We must consult
But again, I
others.
feel as though Guile would work better for us.
Well, at least we have
If we
options.
split them. If we split them or send them after someone else, that makes our job a lot easier.
Indeed. I would also prefer that, instead of a full frontal attack. To minimize casualties on both sides. We don't need to kill them. We just need to feed on them and then kill them.
There's 5 people down below currently.
The more the merrier. Perhaps if your disguise is sufficient, we can ambush them as bandits, trying to steal all their hard-earned cash.
There are several points for it if we wanted to test. First, I'll have to make a disguise, of course.
Do we remember the robes of the hooded figurines?
Ah, I like where you're going. It shouldn't be hard to impersonate the demons. After all, we are creatures of darkness too. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
I might as well deserve it.
I haven't been present during the attacks myself, but I bet plenty of others have. They will know what outfits to prepare. We seem to have plenty of skilled seamstresses. And as far as I remember, Lucy is quite capable when it comes to providing outfits to her mistress.
6.
The The man I spoke with yesterday said there are 2 in each house. So here on the left. Apparently they are bunking.
Interesting.
Lucy, try to figure out if these Witchers have any allies or enemies. There is one thing about mortals. Sometimes they just cannot help themselves, but to get on each other's nerves.
There are at least one group I know that interacts with them in a very friendly fashion.
Is that so? Do you know their name?
It is a collection. Many of them live within Cliffswatch. Sila, Kivs. One of them did not give me the name, and the woman, she is very strange. When it rains like this, the water sinks into her skin and disappears. She lives just north. If you check your map, there is a large lake. She lives on the island and in that lake.
Whenever someone says check north, I'm like, so all of this. Very well. Oh, Paragon, thank you so much for the host. How was your stream, my man?
I will try and work with our seamstress to reproduce one of these hooded
Awesome.
figurines in terms of outfit.
Very good. And all those requests for Lucy in regards to scouting and figuring out who the Witchers are, who their allies are. I'd like to extend them to you too. You seem to be quite charismatic, quite friendly. And of course, who would suspect us of vampirism if we keep a lichen so close to us? That would be strange, wouldn't it?
I agree.
Hoping things are a bit more stable. Yeah, the server has been running amazing. Like ever since
We really want them finding out he's a lichen.
ever since we've been testing in the morning after your request for others to join
Considering
the
they're
voice
supposed to
chat,
hunt creatures.
things have
of
been
the night.
much better. As you can see, well,
I have heard tales
as you
of
can
other
see,
witchers that
the ping isn't the best right now, but it's because there
I
is almost
believe
70
they did
people on.
state that
But
they
when we were
only
just
hunt
hanging out,
those that have become a nuisance.
when it was like 40
So,
people on, the ping was 200,
as long as
which is
we-
amazing.
I suppose as long as Blue doesn't pose or seem as a nuisance.
Sorry, I was like, I really wanted the ping to be a bit nicer than that.
True. But also if they're paid.
It spikes when people log in, yeah, that is true. Very well, we seem to have a plan. We seem to know where our enemy is. Could come in handy, you never know. They might kidnap one of us. And we might need to conduct a rescue mission. Make sure you mark this on your map.
I have done that and marked the one entrance I found into their strongholds.
Oh, that is an interesting idea, Rick. I like that.
Actually, if you look just across the water, that small opening is the only one I had found as of yet.
One exit.
Both their strength and weakness.
A narrow corridor works both ways. You see that water? We could simply jump in. If we need to surprise them. But I believe we have what we needed to check. We should head back home before the sun appears. I wouldn't like to overstay our welcome. They might have spyglasses. Checking out the perimeter. But yeah, when me and Neffy
Although I
and
will have to
others
say I'm
have been just sparring in the
quite
morning when there was like 20 people
happy
on,
with
it
the
was
area.
amazing.
My other form would be hardly noticed here.
Your other form. What form are you speaking of? Hello, lovely. How are
Much
you?
to lose aggravation, I can take on the visage of a large black cat, a panther.
Is that so? You seem to be full of surprises, Lucy. What else are you hiding from us?
Oh, nothing. This Athena is quite aware. She said it's what makes me special.
I see. Some rumblings about my group. Aw. Well, you know us. We're just a friendly bunch of traders, you know. We're just figuring out how things are, making friends in these strange new lands. Nothing fancy. We're just hood sellers, you know? Look at us.
Actually, there is something else. There have been sightings of large, oddly coordinated wolf packs. Coordinated in terms of not a normal pack. It's quite hard to describe. It's as if people would spar with each other,
Ooh.
you know? Watching the strikes, backing off, going in. Quite odd for wolves in terms of behavior.
Interesting. You should investigate. Sounds like something right up your alley. I do not mean to imply that you're of the same kind, but perhaps you have more in common with them than any of us. Can you elaborate on the dynamic between lichens and wolves?
Of course. Such should be quite an easy task.
I imagine they're just humans who can shapeshift. Unlike lichens, who are more like us, a different kind entirely, but perhaps has some remnants of a human form that transforms at night in the full moon.
I shall investigate myself and figure out their worth, so to say.
Please do. I do not wish to be surprised by a bunch of lichens or wolves. We must know of all our enemies and their activities.
I do have an idea which will be investigated upon in due time.
Indeed.
It was quite odd that our neighbors had these feral dogs, more like lapdogs on a side. And I've seen them in the mount. Sadly, it was too far for me to spot, but it seemed like a humanoid creature turned into such dog.
Lucy, that goes for you too. See what you can investigate. Perhaps your different form can help you become a bit more closer with them. Let us return. Let's ignore these. We do not need to leave any evidence of our presence. These mindless brutes will barely even remember we were here.
No, the man is gone. I wonder where he went to.
Perhaps a guard sleeping on his job. Hello, Russell. How are you, sir? Oh, it's raining again. Awesome. It's getting bright. Trying to find shade wherever possible. Oh, I see. This is Cliff Watch, right? Yes. Hello, Dark. How are you, sir? Oh, 5-minute warning. Meow. Hurry. Oh, yeah. How are you? Doing great this time around? Had fun
I
making
will
the
return
video
to the
earlier?
house in a moment.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was going to check the price of something.
It was awesome.
I will also go and talk to this merchant rather quickly.
Very well.
And do take care.
Stay safe.
You as well.
Alright. Try to head over to the map room and head back home. Hopefully I will find the right spot. I think it's this way, right? Man, Kiri has been working on this place. The last time I saw this version of Cliffwatch on Lotus, it was very different. Seems to be much more filled. Ah, thank you, Ninja. Bracelet not attuned. How come?
Did the others get lost?
I believe they have some chores to take care of first.
Ah,
They mentioned vendors. Can you send me over there? I'm ready.
what's this one?
Oh, right. I already have that one. Thank you, Rick. We will try to remember them, but no promises. Alright. Let's try to make it back home in one piece. We have 3 minutes. Should be fine. I'll translate into Swedish times and then try to start remembering. Yeah. It's difficult for us Europeans, you know. You kind of have to memorize it by heart, not by numbers and times. You know, like we need to develop the feeling for the restart. Used to never forget the restart time until and literally plan my day after it. Gotcha. What usually kills me is the restart times at the start of the season, and then like daylight savings time, you know, enters the equation. I'm like, what the frick is going on? Why is this suddenly so different? Oh, the town was all of us building. Yeah, I have also noticed that you have added a bunch of like living spaces, quarters, and other like businesses and vendors. But I think Kieri also added a few things here and there. You know, the map maker. I think it's Kieri who's working on it. But yeah, it definitely looks impressive. I love these hubs when they actually look like, you know, living ecosystems. They're like 7 times it's pointless. Yeah, I hate it so much. But alas, it's something we have to tolerate. You're an ecosystem. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's scary. Yeah. I think she recently had a baby, so definitely go wish her all the best. I think the little one finally popped out. What do we have here? Greetings.
Welcome home, brother. And Christoph, welcome home.
What is this? Respect? What have you done with my brother?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, finally you're home, brother. Took you long enough. You happy now?
No, not quite. I would prefer the previous one. Or at least, I have hope. My apologies, I spoke over you.
No, no, you didn't. That thought really didn't need to be heard. You're fine.
Please, any kind of criticism directed towards my brother is appreciated for me to hear in its entirety.
Yada. I need to speak to you after the storm, brother.
It is for your own good, and yes, we do need to catch up. Yes, Mama.
Look forward to it.
But yeah, Kiri is super talented. She's super awesome. Solution did that at the, and yeah. I think Solution started the mod. He's been running it for a long time. Then it kind of went, he kind of went MIA, or he stopped working on it, and then Kiri overtook the ownership. Right, Zara? It's so unfair. Why do these people have to be so selfish, taking care of their babies? They're babies. They're supposed to learn how to take care of each other, you know? That's how they learn. Stupid, needy babies. He's moved on to Cyberpunk. Maps for D&D. Oh, I see. You've known the two of them forever. Very nice. That's what I like about the Conan community. You kind of realize that everyone knows each other. Especially, like team modders, admins, and RPers. It's a small community, but I like the fact that we are all kind of aware of each other. Stealing all the milk and more time. Right. Oh, of course you met them on Atlas. Everyone freaking meets on Atlas. Everyone who ever Conan'd before met on Atlas. Playing with Soul in Atlas. All of Atlas was a pleasure. Season 4, sorry. Can't read today. Not that I can ever read, in other times, but... Las. So how long does it usually take for the restart to fully finish? It's like 5 or 10 minutes, right? Something along those lines. Well, you guys let me know. I do not wish to be locked out of the access because I joined too late. I'm relying on you. That's how I know Zerakon and a ton of people. Yeah, I figured. It's only the real nerds that I don't meet on Atlas. Yeah, I started on Arc, the old Twitch RP Arc seasons. That's where I basically learned about RP, RP'd myself, and then eventually moved on to Conan. And it was a wild ride for sure. I love this game for RP. It's so freaking awesome. Alright, I shall go stretch my legs, refill my water. You guys should do the same, especially if it's so hot in your country like over here. I'll see you in a few. I've returned. What have I missed? I did text RP when I was like 16 or so. That's crazy dark. Back then I was probably just, you know, playing Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. It was the game of my childhood. It's probably why I enjoy Conan PvP so much, because it was similar, but with a lightsaber. I did a little bit of Twitch RP arc, but would say my real video game RP was Atlas Season 1. Ooh, very nice. The OG Atlas season. So about 12 years ago. Wow. Well, you are definitely an OG when it comes to RP arc. Sorry, arc. Dark. Dark arc. What's the difference, really? The Jedi games were so awesome, like back in the day. Outcast, you know, and then the Academy. The multiplayer scene was actually very cool. I used to, you know, like, be in clans and doing, like, team wars, and oh my god, it was so much fun. It was wonky, but, like, the fighting was similar to, like, chivalry games, you know? You actually had full control over your lightsaber and various styles, and it was so skill-based, and, like, there was even, like, a certain degree of RP in that community. And yeah, it was great. Yeah, I am kind of excited about the new things that are coming our way in Conan. Started doing text RP on a Star Wars MUD in 1998. Wow. Feels so much different though. I don't even know what MUD is. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Stormy, you are definitely the OG Twitch RP ARC player. But then you moved on to Game of Thrones, right? For me it was forums and the fantasy area of World of Warcraft. Gotcha, and then Daisy. Mods and AOL chat room for RP. Oh, you old fart, Sarah. That's awesome. I prefer VoIP RP over text RP. Yeah. It's so much easier for us, even though, well, I don't know. Like, I'm not good with text RP. I try, but I usually fuck up on spelling and stuff, and I feel horrible after that. But I have so much respect for, like, decent or even skilled text RPers. They can bring so much, you know, to the situation. VoIP RP promotes a lot of one-liners. Jirakame was a good-ass game. It totally was. I loved it. I was so good in it. I even played for, like, ESL, you know. Electronic Sports League. Was, like, top 20 at one point. On the leaderboards. You're 27. Old farts, you're right. Listen. I am an old fart myself, okay? I'm gonna be 31 this year. I'm actually next month, almost. So yeah, it's not getting any better these days. Maybe once they invent like time machines or something, time traveling machines. But yeah, Star Wars: The Old Republic is also nice to play single player. Oh, gotcha. They did a huge update. Yeah, they seem to be constantly updating the game, which is nice. You missed the MUD part. Have to turn you up again? I didn't hear half of what you said. Oh, I'm sorry, Stormy. I really try. I even increased my gain yesterday. I hope that everyone else can hear me fine. To even know what MUDs are, you'd have to be... Oh, gotcha. Oh, jump in. Thank you, Geode. I'm on it. By the way, this is soundtrack from KOTOR. Oh my god, it's filling up so quickly. I hope I didn't join a different server. It would be such a John thing to do. Shut up, 31 isn't old. Listen, it doesn't really matter if you're 31 or 41 these days. All that matters is your enthusiasm and your attitude. The age itself is just a number. Yes, you know, your back will hurt a bit more when you sneeze. But other than that, you're fine. The Star Wars one I played one is still going strong story-wise. Oh, very nice. They have like 50 every night. Very nice, very nice. Are you guys excited about Arc 2? I can't wait to start RPing as Vin Diesel, riding dinosaurs instead of cars. And be like, I need a 5-second dinosaur. My family. The T-Rex has kidnapped them. But I'm gonna bring them back by winning this race. Oh, it's gonna be great. Alright. Now jump in. Thank you so much, Yield. It was very nice of you. Vin Diesel, you can keep Ark. Come on! I still think that Ark is the closest game to Conan when it comes to like RP potential. And if they learn their lesson from Ark 1, I hope that the character models will look at least decent. And that it will be a bit more RP friendly. But yeah, I cannot wait for Ark to be all about dinosaurs and primitive again. You know, before they add like a bunch of tech stuff. If they're gonna follow the similar route to Ark 1. A lot of people burned out on Ark Super Hard. Yeah, it's true, but there are so many great mods, Zera. And if you actually limit the season to the point where people don't just, you know, raise their dinos in their barns, it still has a lot of RP potential. Like, you can do so many things, especially with like tech and various races. Like, even the Game of Thrones community is still going strong. And since now Ark is for free, you know, might as well try. Like, for example, I love the Primal Fear mod. Once in a while, like once in a blue moon, I just install it and enjoy the sheer desperation and murder. Yeah, hopefully the data helps them optimize the game, I agree. I'm back and forth, but I think it'll be fun. Yeah, hopefully. Family, it's about family, Sarah. Don't you ever forget that. And coronas, bunch of coronas. I'm not into it, but I think we'll see a huge shift to Ark 2 for RP when it comes out. Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of these servers will have a server, you know, on Ark 2. I just don't like Ark for some reason, even though I like Atlas. Gotcha. Yeah, well, it's totally fine, you know. I was never into dinosaurs myself, but like the RP of Ark kind of made me more interested, and now I don't mind dinosaurs at all. You can do so many things without the stupid dinos in it. That is true. And if you turn off the pooping, you know, you can actually RP it without constantly cringing. Adding Vin Diesel doesn't change the attitude of the company that owns it. That is true. But, like, at the very least, I like how they have been treating their modding community. They seem to be, you know, supporting them, offering them a chance to, like, earn a few bucks here and there too. So I like that. But yeah, absolutely. Ark has, unfortunately, a few things that I don't like either. Grapeshot's values are... Well, are they still Ark? I thought they kind of split and they're no longer, you know, Wildcard and Ark. Wildcard and Grapeshot are like one side of the same coin. I don't know. But yeah, I don't even know the half of it, you know, like the negotiations between Darkseid and Grapeshot. So I don't really want to like cast any judgments, but I heard some disturbing things. In the end, the game is just a theater piece that you can wield to tell stories. Game mechanics are just there to showcase animations of RP. Oh, that's very poetic of you. I really wish Fallout 76 had been more like a multiplayer version of Fallout 4. Could you imagine how good of an RP game that could be? Yeah, that game left a lot to be desired.
Do you wish to speak now? Or do you have things to put away first?
Oh no, you have my full attention, brother. So tell me, I heard that you've been running around, causing all sorts of mischief.
Oh, yes. I've caused all the mayhem that's gonna go upon our house in just a couple of weeks. I have not done anything yet, brother, other than gathering information.
Yeah, that is concerning, Zera. Both sides have a lot to answer.
For example, Natalia over here knows this first. The gatherings of the demons that have been attacking us beforehand are now gathering over potential feeding grounds, therefore slaying the brutes that could be any source to us. If left unchecked, they might grow in larger numbers. and overtake the more prime feeding grounds.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. These demons might prove to be too powerful for us to overcome, and we're not here to save these people. We're here to feed on them, and I'm sure we can share. If there's any chance to negotiate with these demons, I'd first like to try. We must ensure our survival first, and then we can start messing with the demons.
I had no interest to deal with the demons, just to make sure our feeding resources don't get taken. Because right now, they just slaughter them for sport. I merely asked Natalia and she agreed to just keep an eye on it. So she might be a better resource information than I could provide you. She seemed to be able to weave in and out of these groups without being noticed.
Is that so?
It is.
And what did you learn? Anything we should know of?
No, for now they're just playing to the south.
That is good, and I like to hear that you have the ability to blend in and perhaps hear what these groups are up to without being noticed. That is a useful skill to our cause. I have a small request, if you don't mind.
What's up?
Lucy and our lichen friend have been doing the same. They have been trying to blend in, become closer with our inevitable enemies. I want you to pay attention to what these people, witchers, wizards, shapeshifters, demons, whoever they might be, I want you to know what they're talking about. I want you to know what's happening behind closed doors, if possible. If they have any suspicions about our involvement, if they have any suspicions about our friends spy on them, I want you to know first, before they kidnap them, torture them, and extract any useful information out of them. Yes, that is Tennessee.
I'll do my best.
Somebody say torture.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Indeed, I actually wanted to consult with you in regards to torturing. I heard that you have a certain set of skills.
Well, who is it that we are?
Lucy and our lichen friend. I want you to prepare them for the inevitable. In case they get captured, tortured for information, they need to know what's ahead of them. They need to be prepared for the pain. Preventive measures. Give them a taste of your craft so that they can become resistant. Would that be possible?
Yes. Yes, the lichen boy, perhaps. But Lucy is so innocent. Who in the world would torture her? I couldn't see that happening. Although, perhaps if we do have demons as neighbors, maybe that's why.
I will leave this up to you and your expertise.
Very well.
And how are things with your siblings? With your little ones? Athena, and I believe you have another one. And another two, actually. The architect.
My children. I believe they are all doing well.
Oh, children, not siblings.
And your family is as well, I take it? You have been out?
Sorry, not siblings. Yes. One of them is doing well, and we're all very proud of her. The other one, not so much, but I'm not ready to give up on him.
What is your brother up to? Why are you so displeased with him?
Yes, please enlighten her exactly what I do.
Exactly. You're not doing anything. You're just having fun. You don't care about your responsibilities, about your future. But you're young. You'll get there. Whether you like it or not. Once you stop living in the past. Once you realize what's at stake. You will come to your senses, with or without my help.
I am very aware, brother. In case your perceiving eyes are blind. I have done quite a bit already. Not everything is for my fun.
Very well. I like the enthusiasm. But leave it for our enemies. For I am not one of them. I am here to make sure that our parents will be proud of what they brought into this world.
Oh, so you're still trying to please our parents. They aren't here, are they?
No. But it matters not. I made a promise. I'm a man of my word. I will drag your ass into the
doesn't.
council.
Let us not bicker amongst ourselves, shall we?
Very well.
Oh, these are just usual tidings between brothers. I'm sure you'll finally see my use in a short while.
You have great
As
potential.
adorable those are when you argue like that. I'm sure you have other things to do, no?
Indeed. We just returned from a little scouting mission on the tribe of savage creatures.
Well, let's hear it. What happened?
They seem to have a fortress in a valley surrounded by cliffs near a pond in jungle, I believe, or at least near it. It is remote, very far from us, but at least we marked it on our map. Me, Christoph, Lycan, and Lucy can show you if you're ever interested.
A little tour? Well, of course.
But
I should probably get out at some point. It's
indeed,
getting a little bit cramped up there.
but please do be careful. There seems to be many of them, and their fortress is very well defended. They must be expecting heavy resistance, otherwise they wouldn't waste their time on all this fortification.
Well, I don't believe I have a kitchen. That might be a problem.
A kitchen.
Yes, you know, where humans cook their food.
Of course. I do believe that your son is working on it. He's quite resourceful as an architect. It shouldn't take much longer until we have our house finished. This is just temporary.
Tell me, cousin, apples or cherries?
I'd say cherries.
Well, you would, wouldn't you? Or is that a little bit too obvious? What about peaches? Could we get peaches?
I'm sure we can get anything that you want in your kitchen.
Peaches would be lovely.
Very creepy.
We cannot
I like it.
let people think that we're too common.
Of course.
Of course.
Lucy,
Yes.
what's your favorite dish? Enlighten us.
Well, I really liked carrots until what Lou just told me. Generally a lot of fruit.
No. You don't put carrots in a pie, you silly girl.
Oh no, pie is delicious. Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were talking about
You
dessert.
got wax in your ears.
I was suppose just too focused. I apologize. What about meat pie? I thought they used
What
carrots
pie?
in that.
I've never made a meat pie before. How do you make a meat pie? Tell me.
I've never made one myself, but generally it's various types of meat, lamb, cattle. I have heard of people putting vegetables in it. I suppose it depends on the individual, though.
Lamb?
But you,
Cattle? Are you speaking metaphorically? Or actual livestock?
actual livestock, at least for humans. I don't know that you could eat meat pie.
If it was made of humans, filled with blood, I could have a nibble.
Oh, I will keep
The
that
server
in
is going
mind.
down.
But yes, my understanding, the key to a good meat pie is
Okay, it's back.
lots of various spices. Clove, nutmeg. I'm not sure what else. Do you want me to find out?
As long as it's not garlic.
Of course. Please do, dear Lucy. You don't mind?
Of course, I will endeavor to find out.
Lovely.
Very well. What about you? What do you usually eat? Freshly killed game.
Well, such is my favorite. I cannot deny that. And that thing beats the warmth of a fresh kill.
Very good. I'm sure we can provide that. But the throw of the hand cannot be replaced. I prefer to secure my own nourishment. I presume you're the same.
Aye.
Rosemary Basil.
Well,
Master
this-
Christoph, can I borrow your attention for a second?
Of course.
At the market, I have bought another pair of gloves, and I want you to see if the quality is sufficient for you, or maybe even better than the impossible rugs they tried to sell.
Also, before I forget,
You
do you
wanted to
know
talk to
where
me.
the... Well, this is merely information now.
Next
A
week,
place nearby. Do you know where the bones protrude out of the ground? I believe others call it God's Claw.
I've heard of that place.
Intriguing. Those are much better.
On the side of the
I've
bridge,
spotted a few over
there's a small hovel
I can take a
being
second.
worked on by one that looks like a cat.
They're not overly expensive.
Seemingly a tavern. Perhaps a place to learn much.
You have done well. Taverns are important to these people. Maybe we can learn a bit more about them when they're properly intoxicated by these foul drinks. Show me where it is, and maybe you might want to join us.
Taverns where the alcohol runs and the blood runs even faster.
Indeed. Lead the way, brother.
Of course.
If anyone else wishes to join us, we're going to visit the tavern.
Of course, it's late outside.
Colour looks lovely on you, Lucy.
Oh, thank you.
How far is it? Do we need to take a teleporter?
Depends. Do you have the one connected to the bridge? The Black Keep?
Of course, the obelisk.
Then it
Shouldn't have said the
take too long
teleporter,
if
I'm
we take
sorry.
that.
But like, the process of teleportation, it's not like totally futuristic, right?
If
You
anyone
basically
does
use a
not
portal to
have the one
teleport,
to
right?
keep, speak up so we can make sure you arrive.
I do not believe I've visited this location yet.
I don't think I have either.
Nor have I.
Right, we're gonna have to push a couple people through. Let's hope it goes well.
Teleportation can be a magical thing. Thank you, Stormy. I no longer feel as bad.
Just in case the headaches get too bad, it might befall upon that, yes.
Isabel, is it alright if I accompany you?
You may.
Oh. Oh, I actually need to feed real quick. Damn it, I always forget. There we go. Sorry. Just to fill the bar. I've had before about the restart. Messed up my stomach, damn it! Okay, just a bit. This is fine. My apologies for the delay.
Let's see if this works.
I do have this one.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Who is next?
I will go.
Tell me when you're ready.
I think I'm stuck. Let me in. Oh, there we go. It was a very close encounter. Damn it! I think I need to... Oh, but... If I relog now, I won't be able to... Oh, there we go. It's fine. I think the combination of latency And the teleportation messed me up a bit there, but I'm fine. Yeah, guys, be very careful when it comes to relogging. You know, like logging out of the server and then quickly joining. Because of the queue, you won't be able to get back on. So be very, very careful. Is the server full now? Yeah, it must be. I bet there is like 70 plus people on. I mean 70 and, you know, people in the queue trying to join in.
I believe this is everyone.
Like when I was joining, it was like 50 people, and it was prime EU time, and they're closing in on the
You
NA
have to
time.
go across the bridge. It's right over there. She said it would be open in a couple of days.
Foundations. Quite messy of them.
Probably has its reason. Greetings. I decided that friends of mine of the same household would love to see the tavern. So I brought them over.
I'm glad to see you again. And good day.
Yes.
Oh,
Good
that
day.
week's passed. Hello.
I hope you're not intruding. She has squeaks, for
Not
sure.
at all. I was just taking a quick break.
So, tell us about this place. My apologies.
This is... My pardon, I hope I'm not interrupting someone.
You're not. He asked a question to you could answer to tell us about this tavern of yours. I'm sure from your mouth it is going to be better than mine.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, this is going to be a tavern. The Cafe and Tails Tavern. Welcome. It's not finished yet, of course. I'm still building it, but it should be done within a couple of days. Of course, getting all the other facilities up might take another couple of days. We have to make coin after all. We will be serving drinks of all kind, as well as food, especially fish. And milk.
Minnie Mouse. Totally.
And we'll also be having a board with job postings up. That anyone can put jobs up, and we guarantee service. If nobody else picks up the job, then we will. Within reason, of course. No need to needlessly endanger others' lives or start blood feuds and such.
That would come in handy.
Quite so.
The only word I heard was blood. Did she say anything of importance?
Wait, blood? When did I say... Oh, blood feud. that depends on your perspective, if you think it's important or not. In any case, we do hope that you pay a visit. Perhaps for a bite to eat, or some news?
Darling, you have an awfully squeaky voice. It's very difficult to hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can really do anything about that, Mra.
No. You are what you are.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it.
But I will be writing these things down, so if you can't hear or understand what I'm saying, you might be able to read it, if you can read, of course. I assume.
Oh, nonsense. I'm still enjoying your presence. That color suits you.
Oh, thank you. Are there any questions I can answer? Or other questions?
You said other facilities. What else do you intend to have here?
Oh, yes. Well, that, again, depends on how many... Well... What all we can sustain. Well... But
Yeah,
we
I don't want to
intend
make
to
it
try
too
to have...
difficult to maintain.
Indeed. We intend to have relaxing hot springs for precocious adventurers to sit and relax in, the clinic, and of course our own workshop.
Hello, Syria.
I
Sounds
guarantee
like
you'll
an
be
excellent
feeling...
plan.
I guarantee you'll be
Distraction.
feeling very lucky after sitting and relaxing for a while.
Do you
And
get
surely-
many people through here already?
Pardon, can you repeat that?
Do you get many people through here already?
Well, there's been your group, one other person, and another person named... Not, I think his name was. A big, strong, burly dude.
You intend to advertise in town then?
Oh yes, of course.
Hello, Burrito.
I imagine you would get quite busy.
Oh, I do hope so. I like to see lots of happy people.
Of course.
What's the
See,
name of this
as I
place
told-
again?
The Cat Fae and Tails Tavern.
The Cat Fae and Tails Tavern. Did I get that correctly?
Yes.
Well, we will make sure to advertise to the best of our abilities. After all, we share the same neighborhood.
I believe I remember you saying something about that.
Ah yes, we have met yesterday in the Snow Village.
Snow
No.
Village.
Must have been someone else.
Perhaps.
My apologies.
Oh, no need to apologize. I've gathered there's lots of cats in the area.
Indeed. Speaking of...
Place. It reminds me of a huge maw with you right in the middle of it all.
Well, I hadn't thought of that, but I don't dislike that idea.
Neither do I.
I thought about trying to make this place look like a cat space, but I'm not sure I can quite manage that with my skills.
Speaking of cats and your nature, what is your opinion on dogs?
They're alright, as long as they don't chase me.
That is why I'm asking. You see, we also share this sentiment. We do not like to be chased by dogs. There seems to be quite a lot of them in the neighborhood too.
Oh yes, there's very nasty wolves. Sorry.
Perhaps if they're giving you any trouble in your fine establishment, we might help each other. You point us to their direction, and we'll make the problem disappear.
That is very generous.
Of course, we will try to talk to them first, and deal with it nicely. We're not savages. We're just trying to live peacefully here, just like you. Live and prosper. and let live, of course. That is our motto, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
Alright. Well, of course, if any dogs are giving us trouble, I will be sure to let you know. Speaking of, where can I contact you? You did mention you live nearby. I hope you don't mind me asking that.
Have we set up a mailbox yet?
Maybe it's about time we do.
Yeah, I think perhaps for the moment we'll have to get back to you on that one.
Ah, that reminds me, I should set up my own bird box.
How fortunate that we bumped into each other and reminded ourselves of our shortcomings.
Yes, indeed, it's very lucky.
Anyone else has any questions for our new friend?
I have not. As I said, I merely want to show the great tavern nearby.
Has anybody allowed to ask the fine lady's name?
My apologies for not introducing myself. I know I've introduced myself to some of you. My name is Bashira. Or you can call me Nico if that's too hard to remember.
Bashir, pleased to meet you. I'm Christoph.
Likewise.
Well met. My name is Damien. I'm the one in the hood.
It is nice to meet you.
You've met me before, as I said my name back then. But just to make sure, I'm Draven.
That is very good. I can have a rather squirrel brain sometimes, despite being a cat.
Well, I'm Isabel, darling. It's a pleasure to meet you.
A lovely name. And likewise.
Wonder how she tastes? Yeah, me too.
Labelle, it's a pleasure.
Love it.
Well met.
I like the name.
I'm Lucy. A pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Miss Lucy.
Well, now that we have shown everyone this place, we should leave you to your building of it. Otherwise, you'll never get done.
Thank you very much. And thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you all again soon, especially when this is done.
Once we have
I
our
look forward
mailbox set
to it.
up, do let us know
We shall return.
if you need any assistance. I don't know how many other friends you share this household with, but we are quite resourceful. And we do take care of our own and our friends.
Well, thank you.
We shall return to the cat's maw.
Meow. That sounds lovely.
Very well.
Alright, we shall be on the way.
Travel safely. And don't get yourselves killed.
That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it?
It would be very unlucky.
Looks like Lucy is ready to scrap.
No, just trying to make sure I had my tools on me, that's all.
Thank you, brother, for showing us where this establishment is.
Told you I have my uses.
No doubt. She was quite delightful, wasn't she, Isabel? So full of life.
Mm-hmm.
That squeaky voice.
Yes.
Oh,
We have company.
Speaking of cats.
a very large black cat.
mm,
Hello.
Is this one of the wow?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no, it's that
Why?
question.
You're correct. I'm old wild.
Right?
What
I
happened?
suppose that I have no idea, but I think that one took heed of the saying, curiosity killed the cat. This one had none.
A black cat crossing a road. Oh no. Looks like it's bad luck for
Where
us.
is it that you all intend to go?
I was going to say the quickest way back home is that way, or if we want to go elsewhere.
Do you have any plan in mind?
No,
Did
I'm
you
just
not
saying there's a map room right there.
I see.
Um,
What's that?
It looked
Lucy?
like you all intended to cross the bridge.
oh, I was going to head back to market, and I have a bag I needed to go buy. Was anyone else in need of anything while I'm there?
Yes. I did buy 2 spare gloves, but if you could go to the armorer again. More in his hidden stock. These gloves, the half gloves that most of us wear. I think
Oh.
the source assigned them with his name, Jill. There's some higher quality ones that some of our household might want.
They're quite masterful.
Yes.
How many would you like me to retrieve?
I've gotten 2. If you could get 5 more, I will provide the coin to you.
Alright.
There you go.
There we go. Next RP from John.
Alright, thank you. I will collect those if anything else is needed. Tell me now and I can collect it as well.
I do not believe so.
Don't look at
alright.
me.
Fine for the time being.
As am
Alright
I.
then, oh, sorry.
Run, run, little Lucy.
Off you go.
Travel safely.
Any other establishments you would like to show us, brother?
Not one that I visit or know what it portrays, but there is one in it. Well, there's not this anymore. There is fauna near Seppermore. I haven't checked it out because there was no one there, so I have no idea what it's about.
Very well. Then perhaps it is time to head back home. More of us may have awoken from their slumber,
Perhaps.
unless anyone else has something in mind.
I like
Well,
cliff.
at least here it's quite. The weather is agreeable.
Indeed, it's foggy. The sun is not
I-
fully present.
Tea.
Right, because I wasn't masking what I was saying at all.
Of
I
course. What's that, Isabel?
Oh, sorry, I was speaking to myself. Shall we go?
You've noticed the rider too, haven't you?
I did as well. Unfortunately, could not make out who it was.
Same here. Alright, let us return.
Everyone is always in a rush. Sounds like me.
Some of us have important things to do, brother.
Oh, right.
Speaking of, it's time for our training lesson. I hope you're
I'm
ready.
sure you'll be happy with my sword's sharpness this time.
We'll see. It's this one. Meteors. He just fell through the well. Oh, it's so nice when these don't corrupt you. Careful, brother. Don't stumble.
Death is a patient hunter.
He's got on
Mere
skeptical.
rocks won't stop me.
Right.
I'll be there shortly.
Very well. I could use a snack. I'll be back home shortly too. How dare I? Because I need to freaking drain blood to freaking survive. Syria, that's how it works. Speaking of, I could use a snack too. Like IRL. Getting a bit hungry. But it's fine. Can't wait. Maybe once we get back home. Go grab something real quick. There we go. Get all full. I know, the animation leaves a lot to be desired, but at least something. I'm trying to get these supply materials. Ooh, look at all these coins we're getting. Alright. Man, this archer has seen better days. Alright, let's cover our friend. Leave none alive. Even though I left at least one. Imagine someone goes inside and sees that. Okay, nope, right? It's horrifying, that animation.
On that I can agree. Right now I live in a simple shack.
Oh no. You missed. I have no idea how, what you did.
It appeared to be.
Oh, never mind.
I believe
A
that
delayed
one is already
reaction
dead.
to death.
Your eyes might play tricks on you.
Master Draymond, Master Damien, there are some gloves for you in the cupboard if you do require some.
Thank you. I already have my pair.
No, trust me, they're significantly better.
I
I don't
see.
even know what he's talking about. Oh, yes, they are.
I will see if I can fetch more reinforcement kits.
They don't need them. You can put knight's plating on them.
Yes, I'll just spare one. That's quick.
Wait, so what's the difference? Oh, they have these. Hello, Jess. Oh, masterful. I see. Thank you. Is that a snowstorm?
I was already wondering what that was.
Is that a snowstorm? Doesn't look natural. If you want our attention, you got it. Show yourself.
Brother, perhaps you need to look up.
Ah, of course.
And I thought you were the perceptive one.
Why do you think I keep you around?
Right.
I'm just making sure that you're all ready for the inevitable.
A large blizzard to come and wipe us all out.
No.
Perhaps.
It's a price attack, of course.
Oh no! Is the server down? Or is it just me? Oh yeah, the ping is very high. Leah, you broke it! You froze us all! Well, this actually works because I do need to eat something real quick. You parse too much indeed, you you deprive the server of all the resources with that spell. Alright. Let's go join the vamp voice. So we can hear our friends while I go something to eat. Hello!
Hello.
How are you?
Boiling?
Yeah, me too. Is it so hot in Germany too?
Seething in my own juices like a sardine?
Yeah. It's horrible. And it's not even like full summer yet.
Yesterday we had 38 degrees Celsius.
Oh god.
Good lord.
I'm in hell.
There.
That's getting me very hot for me. That's too much.
Sorry.
And I have a little cube next to me that is supposedly cooling down the area, but the problem is it works with
I need
water.
to manually adjust
So
the
it's
voices.
really
Oh,
moist in my
God.
room now as well.
And hello, Jess. I hope you
Heck,
slept
I
well.
have a thermometer humidity gauge in my office here.
Be right back.
I turned on the fan
Time
to
go
cool
eat.
off the place overnight, but it's been raining so freaking much. It was 70% humidity in here this morning.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's down to 44 now, but it's back up to 23 degrees.
Did the server crash?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful. I might have a chance of getting out.
Hell yeah, Russell.
I just finished watering all my plants in the dark. Well, not really the dark, the twilight.
Was your skin
Right.
sparkling?
Yes. Because it's Pride Month and I'm a homosexual, and that means during this entire month I ooze glitter.
Oh, we've got our sparkle vampire.
I mean, you are obliged to run around without a shirt for the whole month.
Pretty much.
Wait, does that make me gay? I never wear a shirt.
I mean, it's really important to make sure that you sun your tits, Ninja, so just embrace it.
Obviously.
Congratulations.
No candy cane tan this year.
I've got cold coffee and I'm not even complaining.
I've got my water bottle, my cold coffee, and a Coca-Cola all going at the same time.
Kind of same.
I was still trying to do this fucking Amazon order.
I think this calls for a nighttime dip in the pool.
Did you get your sunburn the other day?
No.
I don't believe you.
Silly. No, it was just enough. God, this coffee is awful.
Alright, I'm back, but I'll be eating, so I will be
Interesting,
quiet.
They brought up a test server as well.
Who's that? WoF?
Yep.
Nice, nice.
WoF?
WoF?
Makes me think about waffles.
Oh,
I want
I
waffles.
fucking murder a waffle.
Yes. Same. Strawberry jam and cream. Mmm.
I had my fill of strawberries. Had some strawberry dumplings today.
What's that?
Dumplings filled with strawberries?
Like a donut?
No.
It's like a warm
Actual
strawberry
dumplings.
marmalade, right? Inside.
No, an actual strawberry.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like, it's a special kind of dumpling.
Say what
Uh,
it's called in German. You know, you almost did. Do it. Say it.
During
Say it.
Klöße? Or Klöße in general. Well, alright. I'm gonna look up a picture, you know.
I will one next month in honor of this chat when I get to Merlin, if they're there.
You know, it's literally just dumpling. It's like the potato-based dumplings. Where do I put them here? Out of context. That's like a good channel for that. Yeah, they're like little Kartoffelheller. It's not German. Potato-based dumplings, and you put at least one strawberry in there, and then you eat them with sugar and cinnamon. They're delicious.
Why is it yellow?
Because it's potato-based.
Why is it yellow?
Because potatoes are yellow.
No, they're not.
potato-based.
Not
Yes, they
bright
are.
yellow like a fucking orange.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, lemon.
I don't know what potatoes you eat, but
Wait.
they are bright yellow.
What kind of potatoes are you eating? Hello?
Not bright lemony yellow ones. What?
Well, apparently Swedish potatoes are
I'm-
pink or something.
No.
I don't know what to tell you here.
Light colored, like I don't know, like beige or something.
know,
I don't know.
I mean,
And we have all sorts of colored potatoes here.
same.
Yeah.
Actually,
Rolled
you know what?
potatoes, red
Right, okay.
potatoes.
I was about to say, I posted a picture in there. We pretty much have all of these as well. And green ones.
Wait, so it's a potato
You're not
with a
supposed to eat green
strawberry
potatoes.
inside of it. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's just like butter from the
I'm so
potato.
confused.
You turn into a dumpling.
Maybe
Didn't
the butter is
understand.
what is giving it that extra yellowiness, which is making.
No, not butter, like better.
Oh god damn
Oh
it!
my
Don't start this
God.
again.
No
butter,
one
butter,
knows what's
butler.
Guys,
happening.
guys, they
Stop.
put the announcement to join.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, fuck.
Such
Distracted by
one.
potatoes.
42 people on.
Oh,
What?
fuck. Oh, 51. Oh my god.
Wow.
Sorry. Yeah, that is true.
Throttled by
Storm.
the potato.
Sorry, I just figured I should yell at you all.
No, it's good. Alright, see you in game. Yes, Ninja saved me from being a potato for sure. What's your like a... Listen, Dark, we need to train, okay? In all conditions. Oh my god, look at those numbers. Ready when you are, brother.
I'm ready.
I do have my gloves. But thank you. He does hit hard. That's good. Let there be no doubt that we are brothers. We both thought of the same strategy.
Exactly.
See, you will make our parents proud one day.
See, the difference between you and me, brother, is I don't stick with the past of our parents.
Traditions are important, if they serve us, to ensure a better future. Good.
Oh, see, is everything on there?
Ah.
Thank you, everyone.
Nice.
You might be a stubborn ass, but at least I know you got my back in the fight.
More than anything.
We might see different battles, but I will join yours on my beck and call.
One eternity later. Alright, that's enough. For today. You've been training. Happy to see that.
I told you.
And that sword is indeed sharp.
I do not sit still whilst you rest.
Good. Hello, Kill, by the way. Laszlo, I heard your voice.
I was telling human to move. Your brother giving you trouble?
Not quite. Not now, at least. We've just been stretching our muscles a bit. Some bonding exercise. Training.
Right. Well,
What have you been up to?
inventory. I'm going to be heading out for a few days, I think. Sebastian wants accurate numbers on vials for shipment. There's a fortress being pressed. Actually, it's the dog here. If it is, get it out.
He has been running around.
Right, well, perhaps if we have a quieter space, I'll speak on it, but we need a bit extra. So, I'm going to assess and come back with numbers.
Of course.
Of vial.
I appreciate your cooperation and your expertise in these trying times.
If you get a summons from Sebastian, it's not wise to ignore it.
Indeed. Do let me know if there is any need of assistance. I'll be there in an instant.
I will do.
And
Make sure next time you give your brother a wee spar. Enjoy that.
thank you.
He's going to need all the advantage he can get.
Overconfidence and arrogance is the usual reason for the downfall of our race. Make sure you remember that lesson, brother.
It would be overconfidence if I cannot back it up. But I can. Brother.
Maybe on a training exercise during a spar. But during a time of war, things are different. You'll have your chance to prove yourself against an actual opponent and not me. And hopefully, I will stand by your side and witness it.
If you speak of war, then perhaps you could be reminded of the ones I have felt, and have yet to be felt myself, otherwise I wouldn't be standing before you. I could have felt so many more if you didn't hold me back.
Your time will come. Remember, you are the future of this alliance. And you're not alone. We need to keep you alive.
You can keep me alive all you want. But I should also not be restrained when I see an opportunity. Or otherwise it might be missed.
Numbers are not everything, Javen. Quality over quantity.
Excuse me.
I can deliver you. Well, I can deliver you quality when I see it. And I'm not shackled.
Your shackles are there for a reason. For your own protection and for ours. We're not doing this because we enjoy it. We're doing this because it's the only way to survive. times are difficult. And right now, we need to be careful. More than ever before.
I will follow your lead for now, brother.
He speaks wise words.
Just be reminded of survival of the fittest doesn't always be the one that lurks and waits too long. Sometimes the offense is the defense you look for.
True. But you must pick your fights wisely. Otherwise, to risk everything, we don't have that luxury.
Make sure you don't run alone into the battlefield, Jathan. The most important thing is that everyone is on the same page, whether that is a direct approach or a more silent one.
We have lost many. Those that have been impatient, those that rushed into battle, trying to prove themselves, fighting for glory, because their hunger was insatiable, fighting out of sheer desperation. We must not make the same mistake. As I said, time
Right,
will come.
you are.
Especially
Don't make
yours.
the same mistake. But no, for now I will walk the path, and I will bring forth my ideas before I act. But open your ears to them at the very least.
Remember, brother, I know I'm hard on you. But you do have your uses. You do have your talents. They are different than mine. But it is the variety of our skills that will ensure our survival and prosperity. You're still young and inexperienced, but I recognize the potential. I would have to be blind if I didn't. All I'm asking is a bit more patience, and for you to have faith in me and others around you.
Yes, brother.
Very well. Lastly, speaking of inventory, how is the situation around the house? Do we have everything? Is there anything we are in dire need of?
In terms of armor and weaponry, I think we're alright, but I'm not the architect, I'm afraid.
Of course.
But seems like things are going well out back.
What about the blood supplies? I presume that you will be taking some of it with you if you're heading back home.
Dog, leave us. Out of the house.
Oh, poor Tareem. He is quite useful, you know, for a creature of his nature.
It's his kind that are pressing one of our forts. Hence the need for more blood from Sebastian. Yes, I'll have to leave with some. You're going to have to start feeding about 3 or 4 days earlier than was planned. Sorry.
Right. We knew this wouldn't be easy.
He wants a report on our progress so far. And, well, yes. The blood. And he's going to need more if they keep pressing.
Tell him that we will deliver what we promised. Or die trying.
It would be good to have any ideas of where you think we might start from your travels. he will ask those questions.
Of course. Tell him that we need more information. We're still scouting the lands, making sure that we pick the right target. We didn't expect the demonic activity to be so severe. We need to watch our steps, otherwise our mission might end before it even started.
I'll inform him. Have we acquired any knowledge of specific species that, we know that the High Court enjoy?
Isabel?
The cat's mom, perhaps? I don't know what she was. She called herself a cat.
Some sort of a shapeshifter, right?
Yes, but there was another one, and I assume that she's not alone.
She does not live alone, that is for sure. I can find out who exactly accompanies this cat lookalike.
I wonder if sister would be interested in that.
Aye, beastkin or fae or both. We'll need to start keeping records. We'll get asked. But I can start looking. But it's what they'll want to know when they see me.
Of course.
Well, regardless, it's a tavern, so it's going to generate a lot of people. Of all sorts.
Everyone is welcome in a tavern, regardless of who they are. We will have a constant presence over there.
I'll go and let the dog back inside.
Of course.
Perhaps you two should go there one time and, have a little drink and bond.
The whistles!
Come on, boy.
Indeed. I like that idea. Maybe
And let your brother
What are
teach you how to have fun.
What do you think, brother? Shall we go to the tavern for a cold one when it opens?
I'll entertain the idea. Perhaps we might learn something. If not, we could reminisce of old times, right?
Indeed. And then we can have the owner as a drink.
It would be about time that we have a prime source for ourselves. The brutes of these local lands are weak.
Indeed. What we must do for now, before we finish the house. After we do that, then we can start organizing proper hunts. Charm some of these weaklings to come over. And then we can start harvesting the proper blood.
And buy lots of paintings.
Paintings.
Have you seen the walls? Empty.
Indeed. I'm sure that we can arrange
I'm
that.
quite certain this place is getting torn down when the house is built.
Well, for later then.
Indeed. For now, this is indeed but a shelter, a safe house. Before we transition into a proper manner. That one is work in progress. I believe the foundations have already been laid outside.
They have indeed.
And I have seen the worker trying his best to start the construction. Let's go inspect it.
Didn't realize we had horses.
Oh my.
That's what Dog has been working on today.
He works fast.
I'm surprised you didn't need them.
Looks promising.
I can already see it, even though it's not there.
I'm taking most of yours have the insight for architect type things.
Architect.
Well, when you take over certain beasts, you learn things.
Right. I never had the interest myself. For building, that is.
Indeed, you much more prefer destruction instead of creation.
You know, I would disagree with that, but that's pretty much right.
Almost like I know my own brother.
Sometimes you have to break things down in order to build something new.
That is true, especially if the foundations are shaky or uneven.
If you say so.
Or if they scream too much. Serene, isn't it?
I must admit, I wasn't interested in this place
Horses were expensive now.
that we live until now. I'm sure when it's all finished, it's gonna be grand.
I wouldn't expect anything less. The Aldery always had an eye for detail. I cannot wait to see this place in its full glory.
And who knows, we might write history. Two lines working together. Unheard of.
Paradise.
Speaking of creation, I have a feeling that you don't really have the want or need to decorate your own room. That's the one thing you don't have patience for.
No, I have
arrange that.
things to do. If you wish to take that task upon your shoulders, you're free to do so. Yeah, take that, Jess. He offered.
I'll make sure you have everything you need, brother.
If you make a mockery of my room, I'll have your head on a plate.
I wouldn't dare. After all, I'm the future, right?
Well, make sure you don't end up being the past.
No attentions like that, brother.
Very well. Fuck you. Do you have
My
any special
children.
needs for this place, lady?
Well, there is the underground area, of course. Other than that, no. I like a good view, same as anyone else.
We seem to be surrounded by a good view. This place is magnificent. Hope it makes it
Yes,
awful
I'm
for
very
you.
pleased.
Is that why you chose this particular outfit? You seem to blend in with the snow quite well.
Perhaps it was meant to be.
Do you believe in destiny?
You do not?
I am not certain. I don't look that far ahead. Usually when I plan, I get disappointed.
That is just part of it all. You have to be disappointed sometimes.
Indeed, I guess there is no way around it. But one should never stop trying, regardless of what destiny has in store for them.
Being disappointed keeps you on your toes.
Speaking of keeping you on your toes, all three of you missed the person running around our territory.
Have we?
It
Is
was
that
just
so?
like- I thought my mind was playing tricks on me. I thought I saw somebody. That's why I ran to that corner. Then I saw them again dart between the tree line.
Shall we give them a chase?
No, it was just Laszlo.
No.
You just keep getting disappointed today, Damien, don't you?
I did give him a chase, though. I chased him all the way to the mountains. I thought it was that madman I ate earlier, playing tricks on my brain.
Laszlo is very sneaky. He knows how to get out of a sticky situation.
He didn't realize it was me. He pulled his axe on me.
Oh. Well, that is good. You must be alert at all times.
It will get very sticky around here, so I hope you're all going to be on your toes.
Indeed. Yeah, with Russell around, the stickiness will be
Especially you. You need to look
everywhere.
up.
Laszlo is a very messy eater. The stickiness will be ever present.
I believe if you intend on eating the cats, that's exactly what it'll be.
Hmm. The cat's maw. I think that's a perfect name for a tavern.
Indeed. Perhaps we should open up our own tavern. Bottoms up, we should call it. You don't have to pay for a drink. You just need to bring your own.
That's an excellent idea.
We'll see how many would go for that. I'm sure we can deliver excellent service.
It does also kind of sound like a brothel, though.
One time over. Perhaps you are right. It might be a bit too on the nose. We might start with something smaller, like trading. Protective services. Something to help the community. To let them know that we are not to be afraid of.
I did like the offer of the protective services to the cats. That was good thinking.
Well, I'm going to pick some pies.
Lucy will be glad to hear that. Don't stuff her too much. She's already quite bulky.
She's one of a kind.
Wait, didn't we just meet a whole tavern full of cats?
How many are there, really? Drave.
What do
Cats.
The musical.
Are you falling
a
asleep?
tavern? No, I was just merely trying to inquire what kind of question that was. If you're talking about that tavern, I believe there was only 2 that she mentioned. But there were some others that aren't cats. Believe me, I'll be finding out quite clearly what lives down there.
The more the merrier.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll
We
figure
want-
out a little soon.
Numbers written down. You know, the drill.
Of course. Right now, I'm understanding of our plans is to scout, explore, gather intel. Again, without bringing it forth, I will tell the others of my ideas and plans also. Oh, never mind, I knew about this. Got curious who just ran up.
The master.
I feel like I'm the only person who keeps an eye out for people approaching.
Well,
I saw.
I was watching the bears over there in the distance.
The place is coming along nicely. You are working fast. We have just been checking
yes,
out the progress.
I might be done by the end of the night.
That is impressive. Hard to believe.
I mean, these people follow orders well.
Just the root cape.
Armand, darling, this is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done yourself.
I'm sure it won't
The
be.
comedy.
Won't be a problem to finish tonight.
Grand. And if the temporary place is anything to go by, I'm sure this will be magnificent.
Thank you.
Pay attention, brother. See, it is not too hard to make your parents proud. You just don't need to be a complete fuck up.
I know what I'm doing, brother. And again, I'm here to make sure that this part prospers. Whatever our parents find of what we do is none of my concern at the moment.
Well, it is a concern of mine. But you are right. You have done well so far. Let's make sure you stay on the right track.
Yes, brother.
Stormy, he's basically your character when I was Aiden, when you were his sister, and me being disappointed by him is the fat jokes. I love it.
Right. I go bored of standing in one place. I'll make sure I'll do my task.
Very well.
Much to find out.
That church is now infested with demonic goats. Was it that way when you went there last?
Demonic goats?
Aye. And they hit hard. Don't know if you fancy... I didn't get inside. There's a few of them, but don't know if you fancy that. Or I'll take that as a yes.
Might as well.
Alright.
Anyone else?
I would like to check out demonic goats.
Yes, I
There
would
isn't
like
it?
to know if they go well in a meat pie.
Watch out. Meteors.
Those ones actually looked like they were coming right for us for a second.
They did, didn't they? That wouldn't be the first time that we are near death.
Perhaps as
All
we
right.
should go. And we should bring explosive arrows with us. And I think Ninja just disappeared.
Oh, we're headed south.
Okay. I see.
And we really don't have the space for any more of that stuff.
I see. It is good to know that our coffers are full.
Quite so.
I hope I used the word correctly. I think it's like the medieval way of saying, you know, your lockers or your chests, right? The coffers. I don't actually know what the word means. Educate me, Stormy, please. I don't even know how to spell it. I just heard the expression at some point. Coffers is chest, specifically related to money. Oh, perfect. Thank you. So like, you know, money banks. The piggy ones. Money or valuables. Gotcha.
If we not
So,
get...
yeah, I think I get that. Thank you. So where are these demonic goats?
Just up here.
Oh. Look at that. No. Still too close. Ooh. Look at this. Oh, they are demonic goats. She has the spells. And she's gonna hit Ninja with them.
Trying to get them to come down.
They seem to be quite stubborn. Yeah, it is over here on the map, in case you guys are wondering. Oh my god. Fucking laser. I hate that spell so much. They are beefy boys. Whoa! Okay. They hit hard.
Aye, they do.
Eek! Oh boy.
What is that magic it's using?
Okay, I think I need to heal. Okay, so I'm regenerating quite fast. That is good. Whoa. Yeah, fighting them with this latency is hard. I don't think it's broken, Neffy. Like, it is still there, but it is not as fast. Maybe it was slightly nerfed? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't apply when, you know, like, humans or other humanoids are spilling the blood. But yeah, my blood bar seems to be full. I don't quite know how it works. But I do have my bandages. I can try those. They don't seem to do much. Oh boy.
It seems to recover when it's in this wee ball.
Oh my god. He knocked me out! Help, anyone! Let me see if I can. Nope. Guess I'll just chill here.
Let me give you a hand.
Thank you. Good as new. Well, this one doesn't seem to fight back. Oh, never mind. My region is just broke? Gotcha, gotcha. You just tested it? Okay, okay. Maybe I need to relog or pull my bracelet. I haven't actually done like any PvE fighting, so I don't quite know how it's supposed to work. But thank you for testing it. Okay, this one is done. Yeah, not even the aura is doing much. Oh, gotcha. Thank you, Stormy. I don't like the way he's looking at me. Oh, gotcha, the cleansing aura. I see what you mean. Oh, you can pull bracelets for others. Interesting. This one is very well guarded or defended, I guess. Die, die, die! Oh, whoa! Didn't mean to get there.
Getting a bit overexcited there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Our puppy. Oops, sorry, Ninja.
Is that 2 out of 4?
I believe so. At least we dodged out of that one. Oh, he's coming. Thank you. He just walked right through you.
Save me a leg or two, will you?
Oh. Poor guy, he's very confused. Oh, he's back here. He's just going for a walk. Oops. Ooh, it's like a church. Reminds me of certain someone. Ooh, Altar of Divinity. Oh, I see. The sword skins are nice. So which ones are these? It's just basic Chronixium ones. Chronixium Steel Longsword and Chronixium Steel Greatsword.
What's in there?
It's like a place of worship. A divine one, I believe.
Painful?
Not exactly a place where I would see myself staying for too long. Check it out. It might... Oh, you might obtain some valuable knowledge out of here. I'll be careful.
What is that magic, baby?
It's not my
Seems to be a shame
expertise.
that he is, though. Go ahead. I need to catch my breath.
Very well. No. Lionel. Yeah, I do have purple clothing. Lionel would be satisfied, no doubt. That's most of them. Except for his pants. Stormy, what's wrong with those
I'd
pants?
be careful if there's a basement, there seems to be some movement.
Indeed. They're totally fine.
Last time we had this, we opened this door, we had white demon's blood on it.
Ah, demon blood required. Going to branch out, but it's so hard to
Any
find good
chance anyone's
pants.
carrying demon's blood?
Was there any from the demonic goats outside?
No.
There's another one. Seems rather subdued.
Wasn't there a creature near the portal that was of demonic nature?
Not sure. I know we have some at the house. I can just run and grab some and be right back.
Very well. We shall wait here. There are these super tight leather pants that would be fighting for you. No! I hate those. They're shiny.
Strange place last night.
Aye, not somewhere I'd like to stay, that's for sure. Do we know what's behind the door that you need demon blood to open?
Yes. It goes deeper into a cave, to what looks like an entrance to a deeper cave system, which is, sadly, caved in. At least it was. Yesterday.
Right. And your report didn't include anything about demonic goats, dog?
No. They were not present yesterday.
Perhaps they had scattered for the moment, or perhaps they have only just arrived.
Oh, Ninja, I just
From the looks of
forgot.
it, they
You
do
wanted
seem to be
know
more real than
my
the incantations in the Frost Temple.
attack speed. Let me see.
Did Christoph say that he was coming back with blood?
Okay, attack speed is increased by 16.
I think
Yes.
that is what he said.
He did. 16% indeed. Which is very nice, honestly.
A challenging thing to have on our doorstep.
Very much so. These goats are powerful.
While we wait for Christoph, I will take a sample. for Sebastian.
Of course. What do you think about this place? Looks like it was desecrated.
Hmm. It does, doesn't it? Almost like your brother was here.
Remind you of
This room
Castlevania?
is making me itchy.
Me too, but it's not as bad. This place was struck by a cloud of corruption. Darkness. It fell on this place. Whoever used this place of worship, they are long gone.
Yes, probably dead and buried.
Maybe turned into these goats. You made it back.
Mhm.
Do you have the blood?
Indeed. Are the others coming?
Laszlo?
On my way.
Perfect. Wanted to make sure we're all together. Ooh, fancy.
It's still collapsed.
Well, that was disappointing, wasn't it?
No, nothing changed in here since yesterday.
It is good to check these places constantly. You never know what
We
secrets
know
might
something
lurk.
has happened. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, I was done. Go ahead, Christoph.
The first time we came here, there were no demonic-looking goats. I almost wonder if this is why the demon came to our house the first day we got here. Maybe this is one of their ways here.
A pathway.
Go.
The sun. Be careful. POI reminds me of the priest from the one village that corrupted their church by listening to a demonic creature and bending to its will. Yeah, it is very nicely done, I like it. I had no idea about this place. A lot of people need to be home to get stuff out of the dispatch port ASAP. Oh boy. Alright. I will be on my way home. I need to have my rest. If you wish to remain, investigate this further. Whoever wants to return with me.
Fine.
Where is the sun?
I will follow as soon as I...
Very well. Scream for help if you need us. The sun is particularly strong and disgusting today. It found us even in this remote area.
It's high.
They're taking them away for now, and all our stuff is in ours. Oh, gotcha. That is interesting. But honestly, I'm not surprised. Some of these OC mechanics, like the chests, oh sorry, not the chests, the, you know, boxing and selling them and then using the dispatch board, I think that has been proven to be quite a resource hog on any server. But it's much easier to get, you know, the AOC gear with it than without it. So that's probably the main reason why so many people are relying on it. Yeah, they're just seeing how is it for lag. Makes sense. Indeed. But yeah, let's make sure we get all our valuables out of there before they poof. Oh my god, can you imagine if there was just one dispatch board in town? Everyone would be there, just occupying it, fighting for it. Maybe it should be an event, you know, like capture the dispatch board. Whoever occupies it holds the power of AOC. Alright, thank you, Ninja. That is working here. They say Budem, but you can remove stuff from it. Awesome. Well, I am interested to see how it's gonna translate into any kind of improvements. It will be an interesting benchmark. Alright, the dispatch port is right here, right? Yes. Your admins have decided to disable this feature. I see. Interesting. Alright, well, I think we're done for today. We had some fun. We had plenty of RP. I like it. Unless there is any further need of my services, I will go have my rest for now.
I think I'm fine for now. I'll
You
finish up some clothing and then probably do the same.
Ladies,
As will I.
Speaking of,
very well.
Christoph, do you want to try on these two gloves here? They might be
Alright, this is usually my corner near this dustbin.
much better.
Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. The contingent slumbers, yes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed another stream of the Wamps. Things are shaping up nicely. We have, of course, spotted or located, scouted the house of the Witchers. We know where they are, we have it marked on our map. We met the lovely tavern owner, the cat lady, And we also figured out that there is a place with demonic goats that we should check on. What are you snuggling up to? Just a thespian. Come on, you know me. I don't like sleeping alone.
I ran out of corn.
And when there is no Jess around, you know, for me to sit on her face. This one has to do.
Tomorrow.
Love the cat small. Yeah, it's awesome. The lady who runs it is gonna be a lot of fun for us. I can already see that. Alright, but let me see if I can send you somewhere nice to continue the stories of weavers.
Interesting masks and helmets as well.
Let me see. Oh yeah, plenty of streamers. Look at this.
Of
My head's a
course.
little bit spinning.
I see. Anyways, I shall retire for now as well.
Alright,
I do hope
I'll
that
send you to
have
Mr. Floof.
Good rest.
I believe he hosted me before. Now I can finally repay the favor. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's go see what the Floof is up to. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good one. Bye bye. And have a lovely start of your work weekend. Work week. Weekdays. You know, Monday and stuff. Bye.